My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to the Darkest Republic State, the Darkest Dungeon. God, we're just not in great condition right now. How about we do some low-light runs? Maybe mid-tier low-light runs? Alluring Siren. Honestly, I'm kind of interested in doing that. You can say that it has some kind of a pull, or a draw might be the better way to say. If only there were a better word for it. Oh well. Alright, so what are we going to take down for an Alluring Hang on. Poisson. Poisson, of course. She's Eldritch. I think. Poisson. Hang on. I sorted by stress. Why did I sort by stress? Beauvoir. Beauvoir. God damn, you have some horrible things in there. I mean, it's full, but none of them are actually horrible, but it's still kind of annoying. Let's get you in here, have you pray a bit. You've got syphilis, Tamol. Unfortunately, I can't take you out then. Oh, shit. Hang on, if I take Frighten, I can. Ah, ha. Excellent. It is a medium mission. Excellent. We'll actually be able to do it. Okay, I'm taking Frotton. I'll take sort by level so that I can see what I'm doing a little better. Hang on, excuse me. All of you, get the hell out of my party. You go in the background. Poisson goes there. Spot of Fever, not that bad. We'll take Timur in the front line. Is anyone gonna be better? Rabies and Vertigo. Not really? What if we took like a second line Vestal? So that would be Hand of Light, Mace Bash, Illumination, and Party Heal. Divine Comfort. Do I have anything specifically for a second line Vestal? Not really. Yeah, I don't know if I actually have any trinkets that would make a second line Vestal particularly work. Can I even sell this? Oh wow, I can sell this trinket for 3,750. Not intending to do it, but I can if I wanted to. But I'm not intending to, but I could. So here's basically the problem I'm having. Frighten is great. You're good. You are A-O motherfucking K. But I don't have a second line party member. Unless I take like Mustar. I can take Mustar. It's not that bad. If I did, I guess I would move you back and then Mustar front. You'd have to have Berserk Mask. And should I put Berserk Charm on you as well? Less accuracy. You don't have Faded, so I can't afford to do that, actually. If you did have Faded, I would totally do that, though. You'd have no chance to Virtue, basically, though. I also give you the Surgical Gloves. You get to take Swordsman's Crest. And Swordsman's Crest and hang on. Commander's Orders? I'm actually having difficulty with this. Oh, Eldritch Slayer, of course. You're damn right. I have no clue how I. No, because the other guy takes the Eldritch Slayer ring, of course. That's what happens there. Eldritch Slayer, Eldritch Killing Incense. And you take your beloved Raider Talisman. Your accuracy isn't high enough to give you the Berserk Charm, though. Maybe I just give you the Sun Ring. Extra accuracy, extra damage. No, I'll give you the Solar Bracer this time. Let's have a look at how that works out. Just give you an incredible amount of crit chance and just hope you do your magic. Work your magic. Or I could give you the focus ring for basically the same effect, but it will decrease your dodge. No, I like your dodge where it is. We'll have you with that. I could have you in position too, and then have you with the commander's orders. It does give you extra heal skills, but that's not super relevant. I think I'm going to take that just for the extra crit. Extra 3% crit. It's decent. Okay, we'll take it. And everyone's set, I believe. Yeah, let's go to the cove. You have to take all of the food again because we have a radar. Take a stack and a half of torches. Take like 3 of those. Stack of shovels. Second holy water? No, I'll just leave with the 1 holy water. 2 of those. And is that enough on everything? No, that's right, that's right. That is right. We want a full amount of holy water for the fight. And some bandages to heal up. Or to prevent arterial pinches in combat.
In financial desperation, I struck a bargain with the ancient things that surfaced in search of sacrifice when the moon was right. Their price was the delivery of an obscure idol, and one other item of more troubling portent. The pact struck. My newfound accomplices slipped silently beneath the brackish water. A fearful stirring at the edge of the torchlight betrayed a familiar witness, and gifted me with malign inspiration.
Something tells me that, the other item that they wanted...
I always wondered what became of the unfortunate little waif.
...was a human woman. Open that up. Solid. Lock of Fury,
As
definitely worth my while.
Purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Okay, no secret room upwards. I'm really happy to hear it.
Precision and power. Press this advantage.
Very nice.
Give them no quarter.
They do have... Oh, they don't have 20 health. Okay, so that crit would have killed anyway. Goddamn.
Death waits
That's a
for the
shame.
slightest lapse in concentration.
God damn, look at all those debuffs.
Continue the onslaught.
Finish that one.
Destroy them all.
And then use this against the Unholy. Obviously, the Unholy is going to be a pretty damn good target. We're almost certain to kill you in this round, but unfortunately, if I lunge, I'm going to do some horrible things to the positioning of my leper here. So I'm just going to throw a dagger. I don't think bleed is going to be a great idea because you're so certain to die this round.
Alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
With the amount of big hitters we had with attacks left, it was just basically going to happen. Okay, I'm fine with you using it, just don't use a shovel on it. Lasting impact on the hero? Weapon Tinker. Oh, it doesn't replace anything. That's excellent. I thought he had enough things that it was possible that was going to replace one of his current bonuses. Which would have been a little bit more annoying to me. Pack has a map inside. It's a lot of scouting. Is that a secret room? I think that might be a secret. No, it's a trap. Trap battle curio. Really, you mapped the whole floor for me. That's excellent. So now I actually know exactly how many shovels I need. I know I need to save no shovels. I haven't the need to earmark any shovels off for specific purposes. These guys can be blighted relatively easily. I'm going to start a blight because that means this can only get 2 turns at most.
As the fiend falls,
And now it gets 0.
faint hope blossoms.
Wow. But if I just resolve those against different targets, we would have been in an amazing position. She actually could have taken a disease and I wouldn't be sad. Snuffbox would cure her disease as well.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I had her take that attack because it was relatively likely for her to crit, as she ended up doing. But if she crit, she had a possibility of healing the stress of other characters. It's almost certainly what I do is the end of most fights. When I have the ability to, at least. I'm gonna start peppering up the backline so that I can finish them off with Sky Slaps. I'm not a huge fan of the fact that this guy is gonna have to basically eat shit for a while and just wait.
Maintain the offensive.
Don't bring him forward. Fucking. Oh, send him back, please. Thank you. I don't care that he's stunned, as long as he's at the back of the party. Now the leper can actually still hit. I certainly should have done flashing daggers. It probably would have gotten the kill anyway. Would have been almost certain to get the kill, in fact. Okay, he shouldn't be sent to the back. I'm not going to be happy about it. Even resist the stun. How kind of him.
A singular strike.
She just crits everything. She's so good. It's that Raider's Talisman, I'll tell you what. It's 100% all the work of that Raider's Talisman. Alright, we need to roll the heals, unfortunately. This leper can't afford to continue this amount of loss. Yeah, send him to the back of the party is fine. I still have enough damage dealers at the front of the party that I'll be fine. And that might be the... It's not the kill yet. That's the kill. Okay, occultist act, please. Thank you.
Their cursed champion falls.
I'm actually going to kill that, because we don't have the ability to leave you on that little health. Honestly, I'm just going to leave all that. Let's open this. Stacks of gold are pretty important. I'm going to replace Citrine. Okay, back to the front of the party, and you swap that. Perfect. Pretty easy. Okay, I don't have to buff the torch, not for a very long time right now, so I'm pretty happy about it. I can let my torch go super low and start getting some extra loot from some of these things I loot. I can let the torch go as low as I like, because I don't need to scout, first off. Oh, perfect. Let's see. Bloodthirsty and Winded? No. Claustrophobia, Warrens, and Tippler. Claustrophobia and Warrens phobia probably the worst ones I have right now. Yeah, they are. Okay. There, Warrens phobe. Nice. Solid removal. The only reason you want to keep your light high is so you can scout and so you don't get surprised by enemies. There's no enemies upcoming, and I've already scouted the whole map. There's no reason to have my light super high right now. Although right now, I want to turn it back on because I'm about to go into a fight. God, you are eating a lot. Fucking Thrall. Way over in the back line. Not happy about it, to be honest. I'm hoping Sky Slaps gets a kill there. But he is Eldritch and Unholy. It might get the kill. Does that buff his protection? No, it doesn't. It's fine.
Well struck.
That's pretty much what I was looking for right there. I have no stuns available. Okay, I'm just gonna have to beat the shit out of you. I'm not going to keep a lot of this stress, just for the fact that... hang on. Yeah, I'm going to roll these. I'm not going to keep a lot of this stress, just for the fact that I've got so many crits going left, right, and center. There's a great example of that. But stress doesn't seem to stay with me for a long time. Okay, if I hit for 1 damage hit... God damn it. If I hit for 1 damage, that blight would kill him in the upcoming. Sadly, that's not how that resolved.
A powerful blow.
Solid. We'll kill that as well, so this guy dies of blight. There's no reason to attack at this point. Actually, show them receipts could kill. Do that.
Impressive. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
I have no intention of stopping. Do not worry, friend. I'm going to throw away the emerald. I need 3 more of those before I regret throwing away an emerald to start stacking up gold. I don't think I'm going to run into 3 more of those. Perfect. Soften them up for the sky slapping. Excellent. Excellent. That's when a surprise round is actually good, when you can kill 1 or 2 enemies. Because at that point, you're actually getting a huge benefit out of it. They don't really get to respond to you. The amount of damage they put out is severely decreased. Thank you for an actually substantial heal there.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
It's just sometimes it's not great to actually get the surprise round, because then you get surprised back, basically.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Okay, I'm very close to actually regretting the emerald swap that I ended up doing. No surprise. Okay, this is kind of annoying. I'll do that then instead. Which gives me the ability to... Ah, really? 1 health. 1 health. Come on, get the receipts out. Stress wave on 2 party members. Both dodged. Very nice. Sky slaps.
A devastating blow.
That's why I'm taking this this occultist out on all of my cove missions.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Those aren't particularly important to me, to be honest. Nor are those. So after that fight, there's no fights all the way up until there. Right, okay. I'm just keeping an eye on it. Solid disarm. Almost certainly gonna happen, but solid disarm still. I should focus on heals from any character that can do those. Said incorrectly.
A decisive pummeling.
I actually did that to set up for the receipts. Ah. I don't have triage or anything like that. We're going to be in a pretty shitty position if I don't manage to get any heals off before the fight. Come on! Stop healing for 0 and 1! To blight a goddamn corpse to try and stall for time. I can't do it!
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
If I stall for that much time, I'm gonna start taking stress and get reinforcements coming out against me. That's a shame. I'm unlikely to need a key. I could need a shovel, but I think I can throw it fairly safely. Take the loot from the pack. Okay, it's rest time. We're gonna have to just focus on healing everyone as much as we can.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
So I have no stress, no healing abilities, basically, is what I'm finding here. Alright. Move target disease on him. Syphilis is cured. Reduce your own stress, prevent the nighttime ambush. Okay, we're gonna have to wound care, basically, as much as we can. I guess we pilfer. Possibly gave us food, as it did. Nice. No need to do that. Alright. There's a solid rest.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Mm-hmm. Free torch, thank you. Nice, we can actually get a solid cure here as well. Claustrophobia tippler. Alright, I'm gonna have you cure claustrophobia, hopefully. Nice! Actually did cure claustrophobia there.
The light. The promise of safety.
No one really had a self buff or anything like that. That's fine. Okay. That's about everything that we can do. Let's go into the fight.
The aquatic devils have remade the poor girl in their image. She is their queen and their slave.
Just start blighting her, especially this early in the match, is going to be really useful. She also takes 2 actions per turn, so she's going to be taking a lot of blight damage. Song of Desire. Resisted, that's exactly why I gave everyone the Holy Water, to increase their resistances for 3 rounds. So now I've got increased debuff resistance, and the Song of Desire that takes one of your teammates and puts it on her team, that is a debuff. It's actually being applied there. Nice. Pressure crash. It's just stress. I mean, it's stress. I don't need to say that's just stress as though stress isn't bad, but maybe not as bad as a bunch of other things that could have happened. Nice. Don't focus, Crusader. Nice. Even if she gets him, I'm not super sad right now. High Tide, heals herself. Oh no, summons an enemy, of course. What's the heal herself on? Oh, come on.
Clarified in a single strike.
Yeah, Focus is my Eldritch killer. Good work. I'm sad about it, but I will say good work on that. Don't. Thank you. Because I'm going to need people to kind of spare out the damage to both of them. So I need the hue and the receipts. Okay, in this round, I want to just go straight up all damage for the kill. The leper still probably wants to axe, so I'll throw a knife instead of lunge. Yeah.
Hideous matriarch, vile queen of the aquatic depths. She has no place in the sane world.
Another restraining padlock. We already have one of those, so we're pretty solid to sell it. Not an incredible amount of money, but we did get a fair amount of heirlooms, specifically deeds, which I'm really happy about. Tomol is now an Unholy Slayer instead of a Cove Tactician. Well, if he had to lose it at any point, I'd like it to be then. Dud Hitter, not that bad of a problem. Plague does need to be cured, though. Last Gasp versus Fast Healer, neither of those hugely impactful.
All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final, crowning thing. I could not look, nor could I look away.
Double restraining pad. I'm so tempted to sell one. I'm just going for money right now. Ancestral Coat. I actually want that. Plus 15 dodge for only 10 stress. It's actually really good. Let's move everyone from our party by trying to put them on a low mission. Did I end up getting a bright tambourine from anything? No, I want that bright tambourine. I probably do have a party that can take out to go to it. It would level Poisson up again, because he would be part of that party. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. Alright, Poisson. Shit, no, you have to lose the Black Plague. Although I can take Frighten, I can try and cure the Black Plague in the mission, I don't know if I want to take you out while you still have it. Hang on. Let's remove you. Okay, I can't actually see what the Black Plague does right now. There we go. It's actually not that bad. I think I can take him on a mission with that, to be honest. Frighten goes in the back row. Now we just need different frontline party members, to be honest. I can afford to take Bohyun. And probably Mustar as well. Does Bohyun have to be the frontline party member, to be honest? I don't think he does. I think I can push her to the front. Okay, Berserk Masks. What's your accuracy like? Not horrible. I might want to give you the Fortunate Armlet, though. It's 8 accuracy and 1 crit. Or I can give you, 5 accuracy and 5 crit. I'm gonna go with that, but I'm probably gonna regret it. So you've got the obvious setup of this and this. You also have a pretty obvious setup of Radar Talisman. And wasn't Sun Ring last time, it was the Solar Bracer, I think. For the extra crit. Yeah. And you're difficult, to be honest. You're more difficult than the others. Give you this, it's like an extra 10 health. It's not super good, though. What is? What is super good? Extra speed and dodge for lowered move and stun resist. I'm fine if he gets moved, to be honest. Yeah, I'm fine if he gets moved, because he can just move himself back to the front of the party gradually by stunning everyone. How about I give you this and the heavy boots? So you get 2 speed from this, which you lose from this. You get 20% move resist loss, but this makes that positive 20% move resist. You get... So basically, let's talk about what it is overall. Negative 20 stun resist, plus 8 dodge, plus 10% protection, plus 20% move resist. It's fine. It's actually pretty good. I'll have you take that. And has everyone got their right stuff locked in? Yeah, it looks like it. Has everyone got their right equipment? Definitely looks like that as well. Alright, let's send you out after that tambourine. Again, we have a raider, so we need all the food we can possibly get. We're going on a medium mission. I can't recall what the mission was, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. Hang on, it might matter. Shit. 100% of room battles. Yeah, actually, I need scouting if I'm doing this. I'm going to throw this back and give you the scout. The Ancestors map. Someone needs scouting chance here. It's not going to be me. Okay. Really wish that I could just click 2 buttons and buy the whole stack there, but that's fine. Okay, it is a medium level dungeon, so we do need that. 3 skeleton keys should be fine. And 2 holy waters will go out with that. Seems good to me. No strong blights in this area. I'll take 1 anti-venom just in case I come up against a breakish tide pool. But even those don't really give you that much, to be honest.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
Okay, you actually have things that are annoying. You've got Bloodthirsty, Paranormia, and Hargamania. Alright, you're actually going to remove something from this. Thank you. Bloodthirsty was removed. Nice. That was a locked-in perk as well, so that's actually a super annoying one.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Nice. I love the fish guts. They're so powerful. I really actually feel like maybe I should have taken more medicinal herbs. I've already used 2.
Star is born.
Oh, really? That was bad. That was really bad. This guy has, like, no blight resist, but if he's around for too long, it makes everyone sad. Resist the stun, thank you. There's the stun, though. Just need the Thrall dead, please. That's just not enough. But he will die before he gets to do anything next turn, so I'm happy about that at least. We have a lot of dodge on our master here. Pretty pleased about it, to be honest.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
It's 15 damage there. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. This guy's in the goddamn back row doing way too much work. Alright, let's get Sky Slaps, kills both of them. I can't do it. Oh,
Forgiving.
that's actually really annoying. Sky Slaps can't do anything like that at the moment. There's one of them bled out, so let's move back. Let's just finish one then.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
You're targeting the wrong person. You should be targeting this guy. Who has 2 thumbs and should be targeted? This guy. You can't see it, but I'm pointing to myself with both of my thumbs. This is the problem with a audio-only medium. That's to say that I'm transmitted in audio only. The game, of course, is transmitted with its audio and visuals intact. Just in case you were concerned.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Solid. I'm gonna have to use a heal, though. Oh, come on! That's the second time you've crit him with the Octocessus for a bleed. That's really annoying. Like, I now have to pretend you don't exist so I can try and get another bleed out. Nope. You don't die to the blight yet. Octocessus again, and no crit, really. I'm surprised. Okay, your bleed's actually insane at this point.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
You're actually going to take the damage buff of the fish idol? Yeah. Perfect. I can loop around the bottom, which gets me 2 room battles and avoids 2 obstacles. So I get to keep as many shovels as possible. Speaking of keeping as many shovels as possible, let's spend a shovel. No need to point it out, I'm aware. All my thoughts are incongruous with one another. Nice. Not gonna need the jade. The gold was worth the exact same as the jade right there. Solid disarm. A little bit of stress relief as well. Oh, another fish idol as well. God damn. Oh, don't. Don't. Straight up focus him down. That one could be focused down as well, to be honest, so it's a good shout. Good shout. Nice. Very nice. We're getting solid crits against this guy. I'm not super likely to stun him, though. Okay, let's set this up, though. Set up the retribution. Hopefully, he takes a little more. Come on. Oh, resisted both. That's so good. Alright, I need to do sky slaps.
Their formation is broken.
That's why.
Maintain the offensive.
Sky slaps so goddamn good. Start lighting him up because we're actually going to be in this battle for a while. Maybe not.
Blow.
Who knows? Oh, I should have guarded. I 100% should have guarded right there. And he's bled. 10 damage per round. I really ought to have actually tried to kill him. Yeah. Crit could have done it.
Victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Perhaps a turning point, or maybe even a fork stuck in the road. Plus 36% damage until camp on the person who is a Eldritch Slayer with Eldritch Slaying Incense and an Eldritch Slayer's Ring. I don't know if that was a good idea to do, to be honest. It totally was. He double crit the back line. Oh my god, there's another one. Unfortunately, I don't have an ability to use it, really. I'm gonna actually start blighting this guy up, because he can be a right pain in the ass. Seabreeze is a heal. And I think Sky Slaps might actually be able to kill both of these. I think it might just be that powerful. Really? You're gonna barrier that? Alright. Don't let me dissuade you. Nice setup. And
Press this advantage.
alright.
Quarter.
I guess I can do like flashing daggers for the kill here. Spearfishing for 8. That'll work. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright. I can just attack either of you, I guess.
Impressive.
Solid crit. Try and get a stun. Nice. Very nice. And you're not going to die yet to your lights. Come on. I can only cure like one of his diseases. Don't give him more. It's just cruel.
A decisive
Very nice.
pummeling.
And a little bit of stress healing against? No one. Okay, fine.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Alright, overconfidence, by the way, Ryan, is a slow and insidious killer. I don't know if I want to use that yet. Let's just continue along. Eat our rations. Nice. Fish guts. Get all up in that fish carcass. I'll place Citrique with that. We'll continue moving. I don't want to turn the light on because I can just pop in and see some curios before I actually turn the light back on. The light doesn't need to be on until after this room here. Oh, perfect. Lower than 50% light and a fish carcass. Let's see what we get. That's actually pretty good. We're throwing the boss and we're taking the emeralds. Loot the pack as well. Solid. Very solid. Incredible amount of torches we're getting here, left, right, and center as well. Alright. We need visual space to work with here. Basically, I'm setting up my gems and everything so I can find out exactly what I care about and what I don't care about. I care about all of this. That's super annoying. I'm gonna burn 4 torches and throw 1 torch.
Clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
I have to burn 3 torches soon anyway, so... And we also have an overwhelmingly large amount of torches. We don't need all of them. Surprise. We should be able to kill all of these guys before their turn as well. Just do as much party damage as possible. Flashing daggers will do it. That's not good. That probably kills my chances, actually, to be honest. That's shitty. Seaward Slash. For 0 damage. Okay, I could get an action faster than that. And that would be it.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
It's a debuff amulet. It's fine. It's totally a legitimate item, but I'm gonna keep my money, to be honest. It's probably worth more than a single stack of gold, to be honest. Maybe I should have just taken it. No battle in that room, I don't care. The extra scouting is really coming in handy.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Sky slaps. Oh, wow. That's supremely underperforms. That's honestly fine. Neither of you are going to be around. Sorry, neither of you are going to be around next turn to talk about it. Bleed. Lowers the heals received as well. That's not good. This is already lowering the heals you receive. I'm really not likely to get that stun. Stop focusing. I've never seen someone focus this hard on just one character.
The ground quakes.
Just every single time, yeah? Doesn't even roll against the leper, really? I'm surprised. I need to heal the leper. You actually have negative 99% to... I have no clue why I even tried to heal you. You have negative 99% to heals received. I got dodged. That's a low dodge chance. Alright, I'm gonna try for the stun, because I really need it.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Guess that'll work, though. This fight is going to be really bad. Gonna have to focus, like, all of my first stuff on healing the leper.
A singular strike.
Damn, super singular. No, target the backline, please. Their dodge stats are insane. Alright. I'm actually going to use the guard. That would have been a clever thing to do a very long time ago. I've just been ignoring it. Yeah.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Can't really do anything about that. Oh, goddamn. Really? The quest is complete? Okay. Be honest, I'm glad to hear it. Let's camp.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Did that just cure all of his diseases? Wow, that's a lot more powerful than I thought it was. It cured every disease he had. Wow. That's actually really damn powerful. Someone heal the leper! I need to have 5 food left over after this. Just in case. That contains loot. Solid amount of loot, actually. That's a very low damage roll on both of those, to be honest.
A powerful blow.
Damn. Really? Everyone is so close to death. 2, 4, and 1. Right. At least they didn't know crits, which means that it's time for me to crit. And smack him.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Yeah, I'll take 12 crests rather than a holy water.
The odor abates. The things are driven back for a time.
So we finally got the Bright Tambourine. Negative 25% stress damage if the torch is above 75. So you never want to take this on the Dark Run because it's extra stress damage if your torch is below 51. But it gives you the ability to also heal more stress, which is just really good if you take someone specifically as you're here to heal. Holy shit. I'm locking in hard-skinned on you. Wow. You actually also need to lock out lethargy, though.
The poor caretaker. I fear his long-standing duties here have affected him.
Sort by level. I actually have a surprisingly high level... Sorry, surprising amount of high-level crew members now. Still can't fucking upgrade anything, though. I need to continue taking out low-level parties until I get all of the deeds. Just all of the deeds. Seeker Hellion, Mrs. Spot. No, I'm not taking you for that reason. A Mankind Hater with Lygophobia. Not a problem. Dysbomania is also not that much of a problem, to be honest. Yeah, I'm actually going to take the Goyo here.
Tortured and reclusive. This man is more dangerous than he seems.
Sort out our trinkets and double Lock of Fury as well. Wonder how well we can do with like a low party. Maybe in Darklight. Actually, you've got Lygophobia. I can't do it in Darklight then. Damn it. Ancestor's Handkerchief. Not a problem. Don't want it. Ancestral Portrait. I don't actually want to speed up the leveling of any of my crew so far. I can't do a low-level party. I just remembered. Leper and Vestal are going to say, no, I'm not going with Goyo. Are you kidding me? Oh, shit, yo. I need it. Gunslinger's Buckle. Lower damage and crit on melee skills. Extra damage and extra extra damage and extra accuracy. Okay. On range skills. That's really good for someone that's built like Umfraville. That's almost certainly what I want to do next time. The Cleanse in the Ruins. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It does help me get my content out to new people. There's also a playlist in the description down below with all of my content on this video game, past, present, and future. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and you want more content like this, please do. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself, and we will see you next time.